Hello everyone, it's me, it's Sam, Toby the Beagle, and here is the results of the Eurovision prediction running order and just my thoughts on the running order of Eurovision 2023. First, have you got anything to say? So let's go down the list. So we've all seen the running order now, and we've all seen how bad I was. I put Serbia first, which is a big risk. So let's just go through the first half first. I got France and Cyprus back to back, which was perfect. I got Poland, they're going to perform fourth, I put third. And Finland, I put 12th just because that's where the winners have come from for two of the past three editions. They actually performed last in the first half, so I got 6 out of 26. Second half was worse. It's got bad. I got 3 points. Germany in 21st I got correct, and Moldova was one away. I put them 17th. They're performing 18th. So I got 9 out of 48. It's not good, is it? But anyway, that's, you know, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? So let's go through the running order. Austria are opening. Obviously, I've been informed since that maybe they don't know who won the semis. But Austria opening on the Eurovision. I'm looking for my phone. It's the Eurovision scoreboard app. Austria are still third to finish in the semi-final. In the final, sorry. If they get anywhere close to that top 5, that is a big achievement for what this show is. Be performing first and just still remembered at the end, because there's a lot of good songs this year. Everyone deserves their place in the final except Albania, and and it's going to be very difficult to stand out, and to put Austria first makes me think they didn't win semi-final 2. And looking at the running order, you've got to look towards Cyprus and Estonia to possibly winning semi-final 2. Yeah. Anyway, Portugal, Mimi Cat seconds. That's what are you doing? Move. Come on. Mimi Cat second. Yeah, I knew Portugal would be very early on. I put it fourth on my personal list. It's a shame because I am liking this song. It's a lot better than Spain, where most people seem to be going to, with a woman just screaming for half the song, which I think is rubbish. But Portugal, it's got something about it. It will go very well between Austria and Switzerland in third, and I'm coming to that in a minute. And it's a shame because I think, but it's in the first half. It was never going to be placed very well. Now Switzerland in third. I'm not happy about this whatsoever. It's my favourite song. The only song ever to win in the top 5. Actually, I was looking at this just now. The only song who started in the top 5 with 26 countries in the final to win was Turkey, and Sertab Erener any way that I can. That was fourth. So a song like Austria can still win Eurovision. Let's not discredit it too much. But can Switzerland? This is going to be very difficult for them. Over the years, we've always known the public have always held Switzerland back, and the juries will love Switzerland. Switzerland will be top 5 with juries. There's no doubt about it. It's how much of the public vote they will get now in the final, and I think they're not going to get much. They should get around about at least 100. Personally, from my liking, anywhere between 80 and 120 would be round about what it deserves. Poland in fourth. Yeah, that's where it should be really. The song's bland. It's average. Maybe Iceland should have got through instead of this. Let's go over Iceland. Serbia fifth. You know, I don't like the song. Get it over and done with early. It's actually perfect with France coming after because of the break. Gives them time to get France's staging on. And it's totally different mood. I can't see people going big for Serbia. I'll be very surprised if that does well. France obviously 6th, that's fine. Cyprus 7th, that's where I put it. Very good there. Then we have Spain in 8th. Let's just hope Spain. They got Cyprus, who possibly won semi-final 2, and then following after Spain is Sweden. So clearly the producers don't think much of this song. Well, actually no, that's the wrong thing for me to say. I'm sorry. But you know, it's not clearly been seen as a favourite, despite what certain people are doing online with hyping it up. I don't see this hype whatsoever. I think the song is boring. You know, this is worse than La 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 when they beat Cliff Richard. So this song is, it's Spain. I don't know what Spain are doing, but they've been dreadful for years. Personally, I didn't like last year's song. It finished. It could have finished in 2nd place without voting irregularities. But you know. Sweden in 9th, you know, Lorene's going to do very well. We all know that. She's going to be top 5, no doubt about it. She's 50% chance of winning now. Finland had the best reaction in the whole. Do I think Sweden will win? Probably. Finland won't be for everyone. It depends. I think the key will be, actually, in the recap that they do, what part of Finland will they use? Will they use the poppy bit at the end, or will they use the rock bit at the start? If they use the poppy bit, it will get more fans over, and they'll remember it. But I think Sweden is still the one to beat. Albania 10th, should be in the final, simple as. Italy in 11th, yes. Marco hasn't come across very well in interviews from what I've seen. I've only seen the ones on the live broadcasts. I don't know why, but this song's kind of lost in the ballad stakes for me now. I prefer other ballads. Obviously, Switzerland, my favourite. Estonia in 12th, very good position for Estonia. Big hype from Albania to Italy to Estonia to then Finland is great from the producers. They've done very well there, and Finland obviously closing the first half. Then we have Czechia opening the second half. Now this song, obviously I don't think it did as well as people thought. I don't like the song personally. You know, there's fans for it out there. Australia in 15th. Yep. If they were in the first half, they would have opened the show. I believe so. They seem to do that at Eurovision. Whoever closes semi-final 2 generally opens the final if they're in the first half. I remember poor old Laura Telezo in 2016 doing that in 15th, and she still finished in the top 10. So it can be done, Austria. Belgium obviously next in 16th. It's okay, but you know it's not. It's a solid song, and that's all I can say about it. It's not my personal taste, but the song is solid. It does what it's meant to do. Armenia in 17th. I'm still not a great fan of this song. Staging's pretty good. It will look well in between Belgium, and then Moldova in 18th. Yeah. Ukraine in 19th, we already know. And then it starts to get interesting. Norway 20th. Great position for Norway in between Ukraine and Germany. They're really trying to show off Alessandra. Key thing is, her vocals need to be better. They weren't good enough in semi-final 1. The fact the song got through, should have. But on vocal performance, she was not the best. Germany will be fantastic here. I expect Germany to do very well. And looking at the Big Five now, I think Germany are definitely the ones to beat in the Big Five. Because France, yes, it's got all the support, but it's just okay. Spain, rubbish. Italy, I don't think there's going to be much support for it now. UK, I'll get onto May Muller in a minute. And Ukraine, well, you know, they'll get. Hopefully, if it goes like it is last year, I'll just give up on Eurovision. I honestly think I will, because it's just ridiculous. That's a different subject altogether. Lithuania, 22nd. Very good song after Germany. This will stand up very well for Monica. And I think she did better in the semi than people realise as well. Israel, 23rd. This could have been, this is where I put Norway. So it's a great position for Israel. They clearly got 4th in the semi-final 1, I would think. And it's great that they're being showcased. I think all the previous hosts like Austria, Israel, Sweden have some really good songs this year. And Italy have, but I just don't. Marco just doesn't come across very well. Slovenia 24th, yeah, they were going to put a rock song near the end, and that's what they've chosen. It's Slovenia. Croatia 25th, clearly that did something. Or maybe the BBC put Croatia there, thinking, well, you didn't do very well. You're going to showcase us. But 26th is the UK. I was a harsh critic on local BBC radio of Mae Muller when I first heard the song. I think I've been justified. Her vocals were just not good enough in the rehearsal clip. Now, whether she was saving her voice, the question would be, why on earth would you do that? Because this is possibly the first instance that people who watch Eurovision, who don't follow it like fan club members or enthusiasts like myself, and that will be the first chance they get to hear it. And if that's what she did, was hold back, that was such the wrong thing, because that will be people's initial feelings towards the song now is it's not good enough. And that's how I'm feeling. You know, I was quite impressed with some of her live performances on the pre-show circuit, right, Toby? And it just looked so flat. And I really don't know what to think of it. I hope she does better in the final, because quite frankly she's going to have to. You know, this song was predicted top 10. You know, getting into the top 5 again. And now after that performance, it's just gone well flat, and it's so disappointing. But you know, we're going to have to just wait and see. And that's the great thing about Eurovision. Anything can happen on the night. You don't know what's going to happen. And I've got one more prediction video coming up tomorrow. And that will be where I think everyone will be. So we'll just wait and see how well that comes. Who do you think will win, Toby? He doesn't know. He's only a dog. So that's it for me today. Tune in tomorrow on Saturday to find out who I think will win Eurovision, and I'll put them in the same thing as I've done with this prediction, and we'll see how badly I do there. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Sam. That was Toby the Beagle, who's then walked off. I will see you soon.